Said open to a new tab. There we go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tuesday in Meralta. Um, yeah, I suppose we can just dive in. Where we left off last time, our heroes had gone out and went ahead and did a bit of a shopping spree, much needed for certain. Gotten themselves sorted, and then at the end of it, Korval had descended into the elven goddesses temple's clergy's portal to purgatory, in which he was confronted with with reality of elven godhood before they had been thrown down in Guinevere's purpose, and in return received a black chain that he was able to exit with. And that's what we're going to be picking up. Korval, you have this chain.
Yes.
You've received this chain. You have it attached to you somewhere. Is it across your chest? You have it as a belt with your Cadane Order sash. What are you doing with this chain?
Hmm. You know what? The chain is going to. It's going to go over his shoulder like a sash.
I like it.
Um. Obviously under his cloak, but yeah, over the shoulder above the armor. Um. Yeah, that's how he wears it.
All right. So you definitely have this pushed around you, a very dark black chain of otherworldly material that kind of clashes with the standard of armor you currently have yourself.
True.
Iiohab and
Why
Havenborn.
do I have concentration?
Iiohab and Havenborn, as you've been waiting, is there anything you two have been doing while you've been waiting, while Korval has been dealing with, well, what he's doing?
Yeah, I wanted to go. I didn't think about this at the time, but just thought of it now. I wanted to go look at magical weapons.
Okay, we can definitely do that.
Would I be able to go pick up my goodies?
I'm
Well, that's
willing.
gonna be. I thought that was next day.
I was going to be same day, end of today.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool.
Sure. So what we're gonna do is you are gonna go and pick up your goodies. You're gonna pick up your. Let me turn this down. I think I'm blasting our watchers' ears out right now. Hopefully that's a little better. All right. So we're gonna go from there. So you're going out to pick up gear and such. Daniel, what are you looking for as you two set out?
Specifically, I'm looking for a magical rapier.
Okay. Well, you can definitely
To,
get. All right, go ahead.
Yep. No, just looking for a magical rapier to replace my mundane one.
All right. I apologize. I have a huge stack of books here, which of course I need to press through. And you do know the place for that specifically is, excuse me, is easily the same place Iiohab is going. So as the two of you make it in, I forgot their name. Let me find it. Yes, the Rust Goblin, a small goblin-sized, kind of orangish red individual with two antennae coming from his forehead will perk up as he's eating another sandwich, this one again having a piece of scrap metal on the inside. He was like, "Ah, yes, Iiohab, welcome back, welcome back."
Well met, young Master Goblin. I take it my armor and my shield are ready, aren't they?
"Ah, yes, both are ready to go." And he'll motion to them. If you need to take some time to to attune that to you. I know that it's a little more complicated for your kind, the straw folk and all. Feel free to loiter around while you do that if you like.
Well, I appreciate that. You're a kind lad for that one.
I'm 37.
I apologize.
It's okay. I don't mind it.
It's the ways of the northern folk. When we're talking to someone that we consider friendly with, we call them one of our lads.
I see, I see. Well, no harm done. I was just like, I get from a lot of the taller folks, they sometimes believe me to be a child. I found, so I like to correct it, so to speak.
Understandable, understandable.
All right. Now, Daniel, as you're here looking around, most of what they have out appears to be mundane armor and weapons. Stuff you wouldn't be too surprised with. Some of it's very good, but nothing really jumps out as magical. Yet, you're also looking at the armor that Iiohab has purchased, which appears to be somewhat magical in a way. Most likely they are keeping their magical wares, and you would be familiar with this. You don't want a shopper walking in, picking up a magical spear and saying, hey, I want to buy this, and then stabbing the owner and leaving.
Yeah.
They tend to keep them behind the counter, so to speak. So if you ask, they will most likely be able to at least look into what they have.
I'll approach and I'll be like, you don't by chance happen to sell magical weapons?
Oh, we most certainly do. It's one of the things we're very well focused on personally. What are you looking for? What can we do you for a nice young lad such as yourself?
Specifically, I'm looking for a rapier.
We have a number of those. You said magical.
Yes.
Go ahead and give me a Fate of the World roll.
Not a chop.
Yeah, I had to fight that. I wanted to say a Fate of the World shop.
11.
11? So, moderate. Okay. He's going to lean back. Well, we do have quite a few. It's a very popular weapon around these parts. We have some that are particularly fine and mythically sharp. The sake of that. We also have a few that have been enchanted with different elemental forces, and some that are both, in truth. Do you have a preference? We can look for something else as well. You know, hold on a second. Someone with a discerning eye such as you. A moment. Let me just double check what we have in back. I think we might have a commission that was abandoned. And if not stopped, you will head into the back.
Okay.
I will let you two roleplay if you would like. While I look this up.
So you'll see Iiohab is of course, as a straw folk, he's having to literally peel this hide armor off of himself because it essentially is functioning as his skin right now.
That's do you need a hand with that?
I think I can get it. It's just the problem with the leather stuff is that it sticks a little bit more than the metal, and it's a little gushy.
Yeah, I find wearing something underneath helps.
Problem is that I can't really wear anything between the straw and the armor.
Really? Is that because of how you were made?
Well, it's because the armor basically is my skin. I mean, I can put on clothes, but clothing doesn't really give much protection. But it's the same situation there too.
So you couldn't put on, say, a shirt or something to protect against like the leather sticking to you.
No, 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 because then the armor isn't making contact with the straw.
But wouldn't the shirt then be your skin and the armor would be armor?
No, because okay, so it's you know what you know what a warforged is, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, it's the same as being a warforged, where
Um,
they can only have the armor or they can only have clothing. They can't have
okay.
both.
Okay, so you are in a sense an organic warforged.
Basically, nature
Okay.
magic all the way through.
That makes sense.
So about at that moment, as Iiohab tries to put into words how awkward it is to wear 2 layers of clothing on a body that is made of straw, lacks bonage, and will oftentimes slip and slide despite itself against the secondary layer, to somebody who has bones and is not accustomed to that, our friend will return, Rainier, who will be carrying a couple rapiers with him. Ah, lad. All right. So we have here a few options. He'll put down one of them. So this is, of course, the example of one of the finer ones. We call them. It's been the enchantment's been made to increase the sharpness and keep it. Uh, it'll do a lot more damage and tends to be much more balanced. For lack of a better term, it is a +1 rapier.
Okay.
We'll move to the others. We do have a couple rapiers that have been engraved with the runes of elements. One that hosts the element of light, a radiant rapier. One that hosts the element of ice, a cold rapier. And one that holds the element of... he's looking at this rune. Shoot. He looks over. What is? Oh yes, of course. My apologies. The element of fire, very common one, obviously. And finally, we do have a commission that was abandoned. He's gonna pull out a rapier that's in a fairly nice scabbard. A little bit of a purple flowers designed along it and such. This one, definitely a little more expensive. But the purpose of it is it's been enchanted to draw the hand towards moving projectiles, effectively aiding in defense against them, swatting arrows from the sky and such.
That's pretty impressive considering that blade's about as thin as a needle.
Oh, yes. Well, magic. One must have. Hypothetically, it'll work against even bullets. I say hypothetically as we have not yet tested that.
Well, fortunately, I don't come across very many enemies wielding my own weapons. Or weapons that I wield.
Oh, very, very fortunate, yes.
So, I think how much for the fire?
Oh, the fire? That runs just about 50, 75 gold.
Sure. I'll buy that.
Wonderful. All right. We can get your purchase handled immediately. You'll take it over. You'll get it all set up. Now, would you like this wrapped for whoever you intend to give it? Oh, I apologize. Are you intending to use this weapon?
Yes.
Then most certainly a beautiful choice for a handsome young man. Then we'll proceed to check you out and not offer to wrap it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Would you like us to take the current rapier you have off of you?
Sure. Will that decrease the price at all?
Of course, we tend to sell just standard rapiers, such as this one, at about 25. So I would offer, let's say, 15 gold for it, which would knock it down to math. I am good at math. I do this for a living. 50 or 75 becomes 65, becomes 60. It would be 60 instead.
Okay, sure. Yeah,
Wonderful. And yes, it seems to be in quite good condition. You do take care of your weapons well.
I do. I was trained to maintain my weapons at all times.
Wonderful. Oh, right. So we'll put that with the others. You'll do the transaction, and you two will find yourselves done. Iiohab, you have your new skin slash armor. You'll have your painted shield.
Cool.
And Havenborn?
2 hours later.
He'll place 50. We said 60 gold, right?
60, yep. 60
He'll
gold in
place,
your rapier.
50 gold down and the platinum.
Sounds perfect. He'll accept it.
My good rust goblin.
Yes, my good man of straw.
How much will you give me for the hide armor?
Hide armor. Let me take a look. We don't typically deal in hide ourselves, but we could. But I know someone who would buy it off of us, but they have to make a profit themselves. Let me take a look. Okay, so I believe that sells typically around the place of 9 to 11. We'll cut that down to usually about 5. But he's gonna want the profit. If we take it for 5, we could probably sell. We'll take it for 5. We'll give you 5.
All right, 'tis a fair deal, and he'll shake the little goblin's hand.
He will shake it back and happily take the hide armor. Is there anything else you two would need, or are you guys set for today?
It'd be good, thank you.
All right. Well, you have a great day, and enjoy those weaponries. And he will go back to eating his sandwich.
Just so I'm making sure I'm picking the right weapon, this flame tongue rapier.
No, it's literally just it's just a weapon that deals fire damage instead of normal damage. Just changes the damage type.
Okay.
That's why it was only 50 gold, because it's a common magical item.
Okay, that'll take me a minute to...
Yeah, no worries. Do your thing. For those who don't know, Havenborn likes to use D&D Beyond. Many useful things inside there, but I feel like it requires
No
a
general
class
weapons.
to learn. But deals. All right. So with that, are you two going to head back to meet up with Korval, or are you going to do something else?
Nope,
Yeah.
we're gonna go. I say we go back, especially
Yep.
since it's now like 2 hours later.
Yeah, that's about how long it would have actually taken Korval. Despite how fast it felt, going into Purgatory can have strange and odd effects. So Korval, you find yourself waiting on the steps of the temple. You've been done with this for about 15 minutes.
Okay.
That's about when you spot Iiohab and Daniel coming back your way.
Ah, my friends. Good. I didn't know how long I had been there, to be fair. The priest had said a couple of hours, but I didn't know what you had been doing in the meantime.
I was getting dressed.
I see that. Looks good on you.
I know, right? Oh, also, watch this, and he'll activate the little illusionary magic that makes it look like he's smoking.
Yep. Like there's a smoldering fire deep inside of him.
A fun trick. Very fun.
I know, right? It gives me presentation.
A performer must have that indeed. Well, my business is done here for now.
So you two, or you three, have had a particularly busy time of it. It's getting late.
Um, I would just finish up by going to pick up my spear. Um,
You stop in. The Rust Goblin will recognize you immediately. You actually make it in as he's closing up shop. He's like, "Ah, I was wondering if you'd be here. The spear, right?"
that is correct.
He will have it to you in your hands pretty shortly. You don't even need to enter the building. Said you caught me just in time. Otherwise, you'd have had to wait till tomorrow.
I appreciate that. Nonetheless, I apologize for the delay.
Oh, it's no skin off of my antlers. He does not have antlers, to be clear. He's just saying it.
Well, regardless, I hope you have a good rest of your evening.
You too, sir. You too. And he'll head inside. Or, yeah.
Yeah.
So what?
Good.
What are the three of you going to go ahead and do now?
Well, if it's getting late, Korval will turn to the rest. So, are we going to spend one more night, or should we head out and try and camp somewhere out there on the road?
Well, I mean, we do still got a little bit of daylight left. I think we should head out towards the open road.
Any chance
Um,
we can to make up of time is always appreciated, but I will acquiesce to what the group wishes to do.
um, did we have anything else that we need to take care of in town?
I have completed my business. We have already reported in, and we have at least some heading. We have to deliver the letter, of course, and also try and investigate some of the other issues that are happening.
Did we find out, DM, from any information on where the doctor was? Or their last known or something?
Not as of yet. The last time you attempted to make contact, Iiohab made contact with something bigger and scarier. I am going to add, though, Daniel, you do know that about 3 miles south of Verone is where the camp of your mercenary troop is.
Yeah. More so, I was wondering, did we ask that of someone? I want to say we asked someone about the doctor. We told Guinevere, I think.
Yes, you gave out the you gave out the description of him and all of that information, and Genevieve has gone ahead and
Genevieve.
yeah, very similar to Guinevere. I originally named her Guinevere, believe it or not, and I'm like, wait, I probably shouldn't do that. Um, so Genevieve is actively going out of her way to start having wanted posters put up and sourcing information. So it's in the works at the moment.
Yeah, we've reported that, but yeah, it's in the works. We might next time we come back through, there might be more information for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure if she had last known that we could go for, but
Not as of yet. But the
Okay.
process has begun.
okay, that's cool. I just so yeah. Well, so if we have no other business here, then yeah, we could head out. Instead of camping, my my mercenary encampment isn't far from here. They'd take us in for a night.
If it is on the way, then why not?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
it's about 3-ish miles away.
Walk,
Then
not too bad.
let us be off then.
All right. So you set off. With the sun setting in the distance, you make your way southward towards Alderton. Is that still where you guys are heading?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So you make your way southward towards Alderton, and in no time end up finding. There it is. And within about an hour, as the large fields of wheat and corn and other various produce um, give ways to wild grass and such, not even an hour of travel, and you find yourself coming across what looks like a fairly large, well stuck in mercenary encampment. It's ringed in wooden constructed walls with individuals still being seen walking upon them without much issue. I apologize. Daniel has given me so much lore on this. I love it, but I also have to dig through it. There it is. You find very large. You do see that there seems to be construction of what looks like stone towers around the edge. A little out there. Um, Not necessarily expected for something that is just an encampment, but also there. Havenborn, you would recognize these as having the wizards in your group, having spent a lot of their time maintaining and keeping these just conjured for the nature of combat, as is now to occur.
Yep.
As you make your way, you know the route very well, Havenborn. You make your way towards the gate along a makeshift trail which has begun becoming much more ingrained into the ground itself, just from things going in and coming out. You reach the doors. They are closed. An individual at top, though, will, as is their training, it looks like a young halfling lad, will say, "Halt! Who goes there?" With his voice actively cracking. I'm sure that was horrible. I apologize, chat. This is his voice now. We're going to have to suffer through it.
And in Havenborn.
He's gonna look down. He's gonna adjust his glasses a little. Oh! Hey, Havenborn. Hi. Yes. Open the gates. And this very young, looks like just old enough to enlist halfling will wave his hands and the gates will open. It's not very climactic. They're not heavy gates. They're just good enough for right now. So they'll swing open with some people moving them, and you'll be given entrance. A couple of the individuals and an older elven man will nod to you in a greeting. It says, "Welcome back." Look to the other two, but not much say much to them. And you find yourselves entering a large, we call it encampment, but it's more of a town from what you can see, built from tents and some makeshift wooden constructions here and there for more important buildings.
I'd say there's probably buildings at this point that are more structured than just tents.
Yep. You've been here at least a year, I believe. Your band has been set up, so they've had plenty of time to put up some actual proper buildings for things that matter. Construction isn't really the. It's not that it's bad; it's that it's designed to be torn down for moving, and it's very obvious of that. The medieval equivalent of plywood construction at most locations, but it does well. As you make your way in, you see a lot of individuals moving around. Flags that hold the emblem of the Aurum Tellum, two golden guns crossed over each other. A lot of those insignias. A lot of individuals of different walks of life have gathered here. Many are dressed fairly similarly to how Havenborn is, often with the emblem upon their clothing as well, though there's a little bit of choice in how they actually want to dress, it seems.
Welcome to my home.
I appreciate the invitation. It is interesting to see.
Iiohab will sweep his big floppy hat off of his head and give a little bit of a bow and then sweep it back on. He's like, "Well met, Mr. Mercenary. I take it you know my good friend here, Daniel Havenborn."
Thought he was from here. I'm confused.
What?
From here.
What?
I'm,
What?
I'm
What?
trying to be nice.
A
Not per-
kind little it looks like, what do I want to do with this one? This one's gonna be a orc is gonna turn to you and just go, what, uh, what?
Nothing. Pay no attention to me. In fact, ignore me. I'm not here.
That's very suspicious.
He'll pull out a sign that says, "I am invisible," and drape it around his neck.
Where'd he go? Then he's gonna look to Havenborn.
He forgot to make it purple.
He's gonna look to Havenborn. Daniel, welcome back. And he'll kind of scratch his it's a beard that he obviously keeps very well groomed, except it has a mind of its own and hates him. Um, you'll recognize this individual. He's a veteran of the group. Known to be moving around a lot and helping a lot with the training and such, especially with his knees going out lately. But I was like, Daniel, welcome back. How's the I see you picked up some strays.
Indeed, Sergeant. We've been helping join the task force,
Mm-hmm.
and these gentlemen here I seem to click well with, so been kind of going around and trying to deal with the plague and find out the origins of it.
Of course. Well, good for you to do all of that. It's too much for my head. Well, I tell you what, you all go get situated. Does your mother know you're back?
Not yet.
All right.
Okay, that'd be next stop.
Oh, fair enough. Well, you take care. Oh, what was I gonna say? Hold on. Before you go, I think it's worth mentioning. Siroko's back.
I turn to Havenborn. Is that a good thing
Sirocco?
or a bad thing?
One of my wives.
Oh, one of your wives. You lucky bastard.
Well, yes and no.
You,
Not all of them are for love.
Right. Havenborn. I feel it's best to mention it now than later. The fourth Manipole ran into some trouble.
What kind of trouble?
The kind that had very few come back alive. Your wife is currently in the medical house, being treated. She is alive. I checked on her myself. She's still her. But just so you know, and you're not taken off guard. At least any more than me letting you know, lad.
Thank you, my friend.
Of course. You good luck, Lieutenant. I need to go chase down someone who's, I'm pretty sure, asleep rather than on duty. Excuse me.
Yep. I will kind of turn to the other two, like,
If you need to go check on your wife, please, by all means. We will not hold you.
yeah. Yeah.
We
We
can
can,
get
we can
ourselves
mill about
situated.
over here. Yeah, we can mill
Okay.
about here.
I'll look around. Do I see anyone else that I would recognize that would be of like another sergeant or another officer of some kind?
Yeah, you see them moving around. It's one of the major things about this outpost is that it is intended as a place for people doing the major war up north. to come back and kind of decompress a little bit as well. Yet you do notice there's a little bit more. I don't want to say gravy, a little bit more graver. Demeanor about people, most likely attributed to all the things now happening in this prefecture. They will, you notice a couple others. Individuals you know. A lot of individuals you know. In fact, let me pull a random one because there's a lot of people here. Yeah, you recognize, we're gonna call him Lieutenant Durs Folrel.
Put that in chat.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna try spell that one.
That's a hard one. His name is Lieutenant Goitz Durs Folrel. And yes, it is difficult to say, and he's used to it.
That's not a word.
It doesn't need to be a word. It's randomly generated from three separate random syllables all put together. I'm good at Excel. It makes for rough situations here, but I'm good at Excel.
Dursey. I've decided that's his nickname.
I'm sure it is, actually. That sounds perfectly. He's gonna stop and say, "What? Oh, Lieutenant Daniel L. Havenborn. How are you doing today? Welcome back."
I'm doing decent at the moment. These two are my friends. If you could, take them over to tavern.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I could do that. I'm on my way to check the horses. I ain't far. All
Thank
right.
you.
Yeah, not a problem.
I have something I have to do.
I would assume so. Otherwise, you'd just be being an asshole. I'll talk to you later, Daniel L. Havenborn. The whole
Lewis.
full name thing is something he has done with everybody. Whether they like it or not, he refuses not to. Just his quirk.
Well, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Korval.
Korval! Well, pleasure's all mine. I'm, Lieutenant Goitz Dursfolrol. I am Goitz Dursfolrol.
Iiohab of over there.
Iiohab of over there, a pleasure. Let's go ahead and get you two situated.
We appreciate the assistance.
Oh, not a
Where are
problem.
my manners? I apologize. I am of the Kadain Monastery.
Of the Kadain Monastery. Well, Iiohab of over there and Korval of the Kadain Monastery. If you join me, we'll get you situated at the tavern. Good place to drink, good place to eat, good place to play foosball. Do you have foosball? It's from the West. It's really fun. And he's going to start leading the way.
Yeah, you follow. It's like, I don't believe I have played this game. Seems interesting.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
I may have to give it a try sometime.
And with that, he will lead the two of you to one of the better built buildings. This one looks less likely to be just ripped up and taken easily. Oh, no. Someone can't hear anything. 1 second.
Uh-oh.
Can we do a quick a sound check real quick, everybody?
Mic
Sure.
check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
Mic check. I am here.
Sound check. Test 1 2.
Sorry, I'm getting Twitch proper up so that I can
Let's
see what there is to see. Good.
I just loaded it myself, and I can hear something, so it might be on their end.
Well, I was noticing that was also
I just loaded it.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm hearing it too. So
I just loaded it.
oh. Okay, yeah, I'm also hearing it, so that's good. Well, we had that same problem where Havenborn couldn't hear us during the last sound check.
I still can't.
What?
Oh, That's really
Like I can hear you
strange.
guys in Discord, but I can't hear anything on Twitch.
What?
That is really strange.
Going back to Twitch. Going back to channel. Going back to Twitch.
Let me try loading it up on.
I can hear it just fine
Going
when I
back to Twitch.
load
Let
it
me
up for
try
me.
loading it up. 'cause I
Yeah.
have it on Xbox.
I
Let
can
me
hear it just
try
fine when I
loading it up on the
load it up for me.
computer. 'cause I
Yeah.
have it.
Alright, so I'm turning that off. I have confirmed. Looks like we're hearing it. Did the
Okay.
sound check.
It must be something with the Xbox because I loaded it up on PC here and I heard it just fine.
Having trouble hearing on
Okay. Maybe it's not
PC.
if you're on a specific device.
Yeah, so it's might be something with the Xbox's Twitch app.
Alright, well, that mystery is at least somewhat solved. We'll need to keep looking into it, because that is weird, right? Like, I can't be the only one who thinks that's
Yeah.
weird.
That's very
extremely
weird.
Alright, well, let's dive back into it for now and hope it resolves for Ghastly Autumn. Because, yeah, I want her to be able to hear us. Them. Him? No idea. Anyway, so we're there. So, to pick up, Korval, Iiohab, yes, you arrive at the tavern, and it does look like a fairly well-built location. It is only one story, but it's fairly wide, wider than it is, wider and long. It takes up a large portion of the area. You're welcome, and you can definitely enter. A lot of people seem to be very off-duty here in varying states of just relaxing. Some seem to be drinking away the memories of their mercenary actions. Others seem to be celebrating. Many people are playing this strange foosball game, which is a little box with a stick through it at multiple intervals that have little men that are carved in different ways, hitting a ball back and forth. Really weird.
I
Very
thought all the
strange.
foos went extinct.
As you two get
go ahead.
settled, I'm actually going to turn our attention over to Havenborn.
Sounds good.
Havenborn, you know the way through this camp without much of an issue. You do find at times that things change. Tents get moved, buildings get moved, but it's all basically in the same spot, and you find yourself to one of the other more well-built buildings. A long building set aside with a few tents of support around it, with a lot of people going in and out. You're able to check in. They recognize you. They are able to turn you towards your wife. More specifically, down a long hall of beds on either side with curtains separating each individual location. The people here range in situation from just being ill to missing limbs to having obviously been dragged back from the front in their work up north fighting the bandits. And with that, you will find the right bed. It's currently open, and you'll see Shirako laying in that bed. She has a clipboard in hand, a very tired and beleaguered looking assistant, an young elf, who she is currently giving orders to on what to give orders to the fourth maniple in her stead, as he's trying alternatively to get her to rest. Would you tell me what Shirako looks like?
Let's see, made her human. Blonde hair, blue eyes, very dramatic.
Okay. Very dramatic look. Probably a couple scars here and there from her work.
Oh yeah.
And she'll look. She'll go back and forth, and she'll look up to you, and then double take at seeing you, and she'll say, "Daniel, whoa, how are you doing? Come to see me on my deathbed." She looks fine. I mean, at least on the surface.
Yeah, well, when I heard about it, I was immediately worried, and then I saw you sitting here acting like nothing was wrong, and I knew everything would be okay.
Of course, they're all overreacting. The young half elf is going to look at you and go shake his head no while she's not looking. Um,
Of course they are. They're clerics. What do you expect?
yeah, if you say so. She'll sit up and she'll winch a little bit. You've been. Why don't you give me a medicine roll?
Oh, what is my medicine? +3. Would hope to. There we go.
Yeah, you're not sure what that wince is. Just that you do notice it though, as she kind of sits up a little bit, and the assistant leans forward to try to help her, and she'll just swat him away. Oh, well, love, glad to see you here. Are you done with that mission?
No, it's still going on. We were just in the area, and I figured I'd be a decent place to camp for the night instead of camping in the wilds.
Oh, for sure. Everyone loves sleeping in their own bed, I suppose.
Oh, there's that.
How's it going? Have you been well?
Yeah, yeah. Been pretty decent. We found a lot of interesting threats to deal with later, once the plague has been taken care of.
That sounds interesting. Like what? And how much are we gonna get
Well,
paid for it?
I don't know about getting paid for the one, though the Empire might pay us for it. There's a shadow demon that's holed up that really needs to be taken care of.
A shadow demon. The fuck is
Yeah.
that?
They're like undead demons that want to get back in their bodies.
Oh, that's charming. Wonderful.
Yeah,
Definitely worth a few thousand gold to the
absolutely.
mercenary company, I think.
Oh, absolutely. But that is something that we should probably be dealing with sooner than later. But the plague kind of takes priority right now.
Of course, yes. And with everything going on, have you heard about? Apparently, there's zombies raising up in the West. Have you heard about that problem?
No, I hadn't heard that at all.
You might recognize that. Yeah. They're apparently covered in fungi and such growing inside them. It sounds like it's coming out of the crop plague has jumped to people.
Weird. Oh, yes. Now that you mention it, I do. That is. I thought you were talking about something else entirely. No. Yes, the plague is jumping into people now. We found ways to combat it, but no cure yet.
Yeah, I was being told that that magic can cure it if it's in the early stages. It sounds like I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
not looking forward to this fight.
No, but it's good that we are. It's good our regiment is here because we have the majority of spellcasters in our regiment. So
Yeah, for sure. We had a bunch of ours get hired on actually to go and deal with the problems in the east. I tell you, Meralta isn't long. I swear, it's gonna go down sooner or later. You got bandit
well,
uprisings to the north. You got in this location, name a problem.
yeah. But you know what? If there weren't any problems, there'd be no reason for us to be here. So
Well, that's true. That is true. Well, hopefully I'll be up and about soon and able to get back to doing something other than laying here and being useless. She'll look to the assistant. She's like, "Why haven't you delivered that yet?" The guy will run off. Shake her head. Ugh. Have you seen your mother yet?
not yet. I was about to go visit her, and then I found out that you were in here. So you became the priority.
Well, I appreciate that. I get to be a priority.
You've always been a priority, so.
Oh, I love you too, okay?
He'll lean in and give her a kiss on her forehead.
She'll actually give a surprisingly girlish giggle at that. But, yeah, she'll return it. Oh, well. With
All right,
that,
I'll go talk to Mom and probably be back for a little later.
of course, take your time. They have me on these pills that make me sleep nonstop, I swear.
That's okay. If you're asleep, I'll just sit down next to you and fall asleep right next to you.
Oh, that's cute. Alright, well, you take care. I'll see you soon.
He'll nod and he'll give her another kiss, this time on the lips.
Yeah, she'll return it happily. And with that, you're able to step out. As you're stepping out, though, we're going to switch back over to Korval and Iiohab. What have you been doing in this tavern?
Uh,
Do you
well,
really need to ask?
oh, yeah, that's true.
Iiohab's in a tavern. He's among the drunks and the dregs. He's gonna be performing.
Let's see that performance roll. I want to see what the reception is.
And yes, I'm busting out the squeeze bag.
Of course. What else would you do if not with your wonderful bagpipes?
It's pretty bad when I can't read my own writing on my character sheet.
I'm aware. That's why we tell you to have the other thing. Okay, it's a pretty decent. It's a pretty decent reception. 11's pretty moderate. They enjoy the songs you choose. You're definitely providing good ambience unto those around you. No one's like hyper fixated on you, but sometimes that's for the best. Sometimes you're just there to be the background music to let everyone else do everything else. What about you, Korval?
Well, given it's been a bit, and to be fair, he wants to be careful. Um, that Korval is probably going to uh do a little light practice or sparring, just to keep form and whatnot.
Not like that. You'd definitely be able to. Go ahead and give me a. Oh, what role do you want this to find a sparring partner?
Um, well, I could try and persuade one of the mercenaries practicing to join me for a spar.
Of course, that works for me. Go for it.
Okay. Let's try the persuasion. Oh, only a 9. 9!
Okay. 9 is still about average. Yeah, you're able to get someone who's like, yeah, I could go for a spar. Let's do this, and they'll take you out to the sparring ring to go back and forth a little bit.
Yeah.
They don't really get much out of it, unfortunately, with just a 9, but it's at least a decent way to keep your form up and running.
Sounds good. Yep, just honestly, just keeping tip-top form and whatnot as best he can. And aside from that, just casually drumming up conversation with anybody who will talk and trying to be more open-minded.
Oh, there's a
Um,
lot of conversation to have.
Excellent. He would usually ask, he would just, ask people where they're from, what draw, like, what drew you to this life, or things like, what do you believe? or he'll be asking just random things that try to get a feel for the people around him. Since he's never done that before.
Oh, wow. Okay, let's see how well this goes. So you're going through there, you're talking to people, trying to get a feel for what's going on.
Yeah.
I need to relook this up because there's so many options here. And I want to go to all the WAD options.
Right?
Hmm. I could see a number of options being available: deception, persuasion, performance, even intimidation. Or insight, perhaps. Let's see. Investigation, maybe. I could see an argument for that. Or if you could argue something else for me. We're getting a little interesting.
Well, I mean, he's just trying. He's not trying to be intimidating. I know he's definitely not trying to be intimidating, even though he is intimidating in his
Of
own way.
course.
I guess at best it'd be either insight or being friendly would be another persuasion.
It's your choice. I'll allow either.
He'll do persuasion again.
Okay, let's see it happen.
11. Hey, double digits this time. Oh God.
Yeah, you're able to make a few friends. Well, that's a strong word. You're able to make a few drinking buddies. People who are willing to chat and talk. Let's see. You meet a dark. You meet a darkling. Rare creatures for sure. By the name of Subtions. And you kind of pick up that he's really into the mercenary life. He's all about it. This is where he wants to be. This is everything to him. This is his family, first and foremost. Alternatively, you meet a halfling with a name that's too long to actively say easily. He just lets you call him Mully. He has a problem where he kind of rambles about anything he's talking about, going over and over the same topics over and over again. He's most certainly into the magical aspects of life before him. Then you meet a Darrow, a grayish individual with hair that seems to have its own mind, named Ease Blissup.
Okay.
He seems to have OCD, not unlike mine, where he has to touch and even everything out. And he doesn't speak much. He tends to just kind of make hand gestures and grunt, but he doesn't seem outwardly unfriendly by any means.
Okay. Yeah, no. He'll just keep learning and listening and whatnot. And just basically, trying to just understand, or at least not understand. That's just take way too long for him. But he's just kind of trying to get a feel for everybody's different viewpoints and realize just how narrow-minded he's been his whole life.
Let's set in on you and such.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, the Darkling, they're an offshoot of elves, developed long after arriving, losing their immortality, though, not unlike gnomes and such. He's gonna notice the chain that you're wearing. He's gonna say, "Huh, is that you're a holy man then? That makes you that's a priest's chain, isn't it? Of what's her name? Guinevere, yes?"
That is correct. It is a chain. It is a chain of the warden.
Oh, snap. All right. I thought they didn't let elves into their clergy though.
I am not a member of the clergy.
Then,
I am an elf who is trying to find his way in this world against what other elves wish to have. I'm
huh.
trying to be my own person.
The
instead
Darrow,
of living in the past.
will grunt a little bit, ease blows up. Say, yeah, all right. The Lightfoot will say, that's true though, but then why do you have the chain if you're just trying to find your own way? Like, how'd you come across that?
The chain is a mark to remind myself, as well as a mark to show the duty that I must uphold before I can move forward.
All right. And the conversation continues a little bit. And with that, I'm actually going to shift to, believe it or not, to Iiohab.
You
Iiohab.
calls.
I did. Iiohab, you've been playing pretty ongoing for a little bit. It's about time for a break. And at that point, a woman is going to actually approach you. Let me see who she is. I know. A Medusan woman will approach you. She'll say, "Well, that's very nice playing. You're quite talented. I'm surprised, considering you don't have lungs. How well you blow that."
It's a certain kind of magic that us of the scarecrow or the straw folk persuasion have been gifted with. May I have your good name, my lady?
Oh, my name is Nurkol. I Tintin, but you're welcome to call me just Nurkol if you like.
Well met, Nicole. You may call me Iiohab of over there.
Iiohab of over there. What a wonderful name.
And to what do I owe the pleasure of your company tonight?
Well, I'll be honest. I've started the bagpipes myself, and I was hoping we could take a moment to discuss them. I hate to say it, it's a little embarrassing, but I feel like perhaps some pointers might be helping with some of the problems I have when I try to play.
I am always willing to help a fellow player of the squeeze bag. Is there anything specific that you needed some help with? Maybe your fingering, or maybe it's the breath control.
I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna need like actual. This entire conversation just sounds so fucking wrong.
How about this? How about this? Do you have your bagpipes with you there?
No. Would you mind coming back to the tent? I wouldn't mind having. I can grab them quick.
Oh yes, lead on. And he'll turn to the rest of the tavern. Ladies and gentlemen, I do unfortunately need to take a break. Even us of the straw folk need a minute to catch our breath.
That'll elicit some
I wait to.
claps from people. Not celebrating, but kind of thanking you for your time performing for them.
I'll try and be back a little later on tonight. I hope you have a wonderful day, and if I don't see you again, a wonderful evening to you as well.
You get a few cheers, and everyone goes back to drinking, and you're able to make your way out. Um, Korval, I would like to know your passive perception.
Oh, my perception is an 11.
An 11.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think you notice him leaving.
Cool. That's fine. I'm probably, like I said, Corval is not used to asking other people their opinions or viewpoints or anything like that. So he is kind of just trying to do something that's out of his wheels, his comfort zone, and he's not paying attention to much else.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
He even is starting to get. He's like, so what do you? I can't believe I'm asking this, but what about your local gods? How do you worship them? as he says the word. It just tastes weird, bad in his mouth. But he's also completely oblivious to the fact that Iiohab is no longer in the fucking tavern.
Absolutely. And as the door closes, she will lead you, Iiohab, through the now nighttime, dark, lit streets. Stars are high above you. It's a clear night. The moon is fairly bright. There's some torches set up everywhere. Some gas lanterns more often than not, though. As she winds through the roads and the tents, and then a few paths until she leads you to a tent. It's not a particularly large tent, but it is a tent. She'll open it and step inside, holding it open for you.
I'll walk inside. Well, this is certainly a fairly fancy shindig, considering for a mercenary camp.
As you turn back around, her eyes are pitch black. All of the eyes of her snake-like tentacles on her head have turned towards you specifically, and a voice that reverberates as 1,000 voices at once says, "You wished for a gift."
Oh crap! Well, I guess I'm addressing the the sentience that contacted me while I was sending out my messages, trying to find the good doctor.
You contacted us. You requested the gift.
I did do that, didn't I?
I love it.
There are many gifts we can give you. What would you like?
He's actually going to sit down in one of the chairs in the tent and actually think for a second. I know, if he only had a brain. And
You wouldn't be in the situation.
and he's just going to say, you know what? The gift I would like is knowledge. A specific piece of knowledge.
Okay. What knowledge
There
do you
is
seek? We know much.
there is a crazy doctor. Um DM, what's the name of the doctor again?
Dr. Boussier.
By the name of Dr. Boussier. And me and my companions need to have a right word with him. And I was hoping you'd be able to point us in the right direction on where we might find this gentleman.
There's a long moment of silence. It is no longer her voice coming from her mouth or these thousands. Instead, it is a masculine voice that says, "You are now speaking with Dr. Boussier."
Well, hello there, Doctor. I was wondering, where might we be able to sit down and have a chat, man to man?
We are having our chat.
Oh, that's true. You see, Doctor, we need we need to come to a bit of an accord.
Okay.
We need. I understand that the ways of the plague are are enticing, but we need to try and find balance, equilibrium. Because if things continue the way they are now, then yes, pretty soon everything will be all consumed, everything will be part of the plague, all will be one within the demon queen. But that also means that things will end. There will be no upward momentum anymore. There will be just the plague, with no one else to turn, no one else to show the good way of the seed and the fruit.
That is the point, yes.
But if that were the way, if that were truly the way, then there should be balance.
That is the way
So
of
that people.
Zog-Tomoy. All shall be of Zog-Tomoy, and all will be one with Zog-Tomoy. I have seen such sights you cannot begin to believe. I have known such knowledge you cannot begin to cipher, all by eating of the fruit of the fungus. Will you
About to do the
accept the
dumb.
fruit of the queen of rot?
I'm about to do the dumb. I'm about to do something really stupid.
That does define Iiohab, yes. What's up?
So
That extremely defines Iiohab. Just remember, don't take a prosthetic.
So I tell you what, because I'm always wanting to expand my mind. I will eat of the fruit. Show me the way.
He'll nod. Okay. He nods, and from the hands of this Medusan that rubs against themselves until a ball of what looks like almost an apple made out of fungi mixed upon itself appears. And they'll just hold it out to you. Eat of the fruit of rot, and know peace and power and all things that mortal man desires but fears.
Iiohab takes it,
Mm-hmm.
and he just looks. So I have to ask, how is a man made of straw, who has no way to eat, supposed to eat of the fruit of Zotomoy?
Crush it in your hands. It will do the rest.
It was nice knowing you all.
Yeah?
He crushes it in his
Oh.
hands.
GNC.
Okay, so at that point, we're going to take a bathroom break because I need to go over some things.
Yeah.
I need to go over a lot of things right now. So we will be back in about 5 minutes, chat, and this is exciting. I love
What
you
did you
three.
expect? It's your husband.
I know.
You
This is
knew who
all-
I was when you married me.
He
Oh.
always does this.
Hey, he goes hard. Okay. It's like I say.
That's okay.
I wouldn't have wanted. I wouldn't take the. If I didn't want the
I-
consequences, I wouldn't have taken the action. And now he has to live with that. So yeah, we'll be back in 5.
I mean, that's fair.
So as we as we return, we find Havenborn. You've just reached the office of your mother. A sign on the door of this built office space, effectively. It says Marshal Jacqueline. Marshal J. Mariska, Havenborn.
Okay. I will knock on the door.
Come in.
Walk in. Hey, Mom.
She'll look up. What are you doing back here?
Just stopping in for the night.
Oh, okay. Feeling back. I thought you were coming
everything's-
back injured too, like Sirocco. Sirocco? I can
No.
never say her name.
You use the nickname Coco.
I'm not doing that. She's one of my soldiers.
No, DM. That would be a common nickname.
Oh, common nickname is Coco. That's fair. She still says
Yeah.
no, it's one of my soldiers. She's very much like a no. I don't do nicknames with my soldiers. She says, except she does it with you probably.
Yeah. She doesn't call him by his full name ever unless he's in trouble. Or like, ceremony.
She'll lean back. Oh, so you're just stopping in?
Yep, just stopping in, just didn't want to stay in the city another night, want to get on the road right away, and this was at least close by, and
All right. Well, welcome back.
Yes.
How's the mission going?
it's going well. We have a lead. Dr. Boussier is our current lead.
Huh.
We have some other little side quests that we're taking care of while we try to find the doctor's location.
All right. What's the lead for?
Well, the doctor is apparently the one behind the plague.
Oh,
At
is
least
he?
spreading it?
Oh, fuck him too then. I'll let my soldiers know. We'll see if we can
Yeah.
keep an eye out for him.
Yeah, so that's where we're at right now. We found out some other information that's kind of led us to this. There's a shadow demon located in what town was it again?
Oh, that's
Josa?
outside of Josa, yeah.
Yeah. There's a shadow demon located at the manor of the ex-Lord Redfield
Mm.
outside of Josa. I've informed the Empire of it, and I've also told them that I intend to take it on once we've dealt with the plague.
All right. Well, that sounds like it's definitely making inroads. So you're doing a good work there.
Yep.
How
But I
have-
figure that would be good for us to help them out with that at the very least.
She'll get up and she'll actually go to the brandy bottle she has there and start pouring 2 drinks. Have a seat, son. Let's be off duty for a little while.
Sure.
She'll come back and she'll set one of those glasses in front of you and sit down herself. So, how have you been in your travels?
I've been good. Well, I mean, I got infected a couple times.
Are you sick
Um,
now?
No.
All right.
We found the spell Lesser Restoration cures the plague as long as it's caught early.
Yeah, I've been hearing that report too, but we had a few that went a little too long without it. Cost a lot for us to find that out.
Yeah, so one of my travel mates is a paladin, so he's pretty good at being quick on the heel with that. So
I'm glad. Oh, so you tell me about your companions.
Oh, well, one of them's a paladin, as I said. He's a red elf.
Oh,
Seems to be very, very serious, very committed to his cause.
I mean, that doesn't narrow down the Red Elf personality. They tend to either be very serious or completely wild and feral. I swear there is no in between with the two of them.
Yeah, he's not what I expected when I first met him, but my other companion is a straw man, in fact.
Oh, okay.
He's very jovial.
So you got both sides of the spectrum with you at all times.
Oh yeah. Make for good traveling companions though.
At this point, Badger will appear on your shoulders and say, "Oh yeah, fuck me, right? Who am I? I guess I don't matter. Yeah, fuck me." And then he just disappears.
That was my familiar.
I bet it was. You chose the Badger spirit, did you?
Yeah. I didn't want something run of the mill.
Oh, that's fair.
Badger doesn't like Korval. That's my paladin friend.
Badgers don't like a lot of things.
That's true. That's true. Iiohab is the other companion.
Okay. That's the jovial one. The straw man.
Yes.
Oh,
The straw man, yep.
Huh. Well, they're welcome here as long as they're with you. I see no reason not to have them.
Cool. Thank you. How's things progressing here?
Things are going. Things are going. We went from being able to use this place as a place to relax to now having to double up on our duties because shit's going insane. It's great for business, but god damn, are we tired. We got
Have you instituted the reserves then?
we got everyone in. The
Jeez.
rotation's been shortened for everyone. So we got them up in Bandit Country. We got a group out fighting the Marrow as best as they can, but we aren't the best at fucking swamps. Swamps blow.
No. Honestly, that's more up the alley of stacking our first regiment. Honestly.
Mm-hmm. No, absolutely. God knows where they are. I know where they are, but they're busy with their own shit. Cause fuck us, right? Sorry. It's a thing.
How about the self-entitled The Hammer? Jackass that he is.
Now that's senior officer. Be polite.
I don't know. I just think he could be a little more helpful, but whatever.
Well, it is what it is. Keep working, and maybe you'll get his position one day. Maybe.
I can only hope.
Avalon's out in Marrow Country right now. Doing her thing.
That's good.
Sounds like that's been going a little better for her than it has for
Or Coco, yeah.
Yeah. That's a side thing, by the way, because we've had to pull people from the bandit front. We've been stretched thin up there, and they're not getting the rest. So go figure. One mistake leads. I apologize. What were you saying, hun?
Was that to me or?
Yes, that was to you.
Oh, okay. No, just that with Coco being out of action and losing almost an entire mana pool that's a lot.
It's a fucking were-wyvern. Do you believe that shit?
A what?
a were-wyvern. Incredibly,
Where River?
it's an incredibly rare breed of lycanthrope that turns into a wyvern person, has a ton of poison, can turn into a full wyvern, and that's apparently leading an entire group of bandits. Can you believe this shit?
Jesus.
Yeah. Yep. Worst part is, we didn't know that until her and her manipul were down its throat fighting and it was going to lose, and then the next thing we know, they have air superiority and it's a trap. Just, God damn it.
Sounds but as it sounds, we might need to call in fourth because and that's they got air problems. They're primarily bow, so
That's fair. The main core with that one is if that's the only thing we're having air problems with, they're not going to give up their front on the in the south.
yeah.
Because they're still dealing with the fucking fairy uprising.
Jeez, that's still going on.
It never stops. They're not like normal fairies, the kind that have heads on their shoulders. They're completely insane. Whatever's driven them insane is going non-stop. It's disgusting. They're basically turned themselves into insects. It's like all of the mammalian aspects of what they are gone.
Whole region is crazy.
Yeah, it is. It is. Like, at first it was just the north and just, what, 2 prefectures down with the fairies, and now it's this as well. I don't think Meralta's gonna survive this if they don't get their shit together.
Yeah. Well, at least it drums up good business for us. Oh,
Yeah, I suppose. It's the kind of business I feel bad enjoying.
yeah, but this is our life as soldiers. We accept it. We understand it.
We do our best.
Hmm. Do what we can.
I got a few reports to finish here, unfortunately. And she looks extremely tired, but like that commanding officer, I'm not going to bed till this is done tired. I wish I could.
All right. Well, I promised Coco that I would head back there once I was done checking in with you.
Oh, for certain. You go do what you need to. It's good to see you. Oh, yeah, right there. And she's gonna point towards the coat hanger, and you're going to see a cloak there. We went and we did a bulk buy of cloaks of protection. Go ahead and take one.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no worries. You're gonna need it more than I do since I'm trapped behind a desk.
That is a different kind of war.
It is. It is.
Not one I am looking forward to, but if I get high enough, we'll probably get to eventually.
Yep. You get so good at doing your job, they have you stop doing your job and do paperwork to run people doing your job. It's. You have a good night. It was good seeing you, Danny.
Thanks, Mom.
And with that, she'll return to her work. Where do you go now, Daniel?
I am going to go to back to spend time with Coco unless something happens.
Yeah, sounds perfectly fine to me. You find her. She's sleeping. You're able to bed down and spend some time with her for the night. Korval.
I'm gonna
Oh, go
take
ahead.
an hour to attune to the cloak
Absolutely.
before falling asleep.
Absolutely. Sounds good to me. So you are attuned to that. Make a note of it.
Yep.
Korval.
What's up?
So what's gotten late? Between now and between last time and now, have you done anything different or still just chatting with people? Ready to go to bed? What are you thinking?
You know what? I genuinely don't know if Korval would have noticed that Iiohab has left, but he knows that Iiohab has always been performing in the tavern. So you know what? Do you mind if I do like a, I don't know, some kind of like a perception check to see if Korval notices
I'll allow it.
that he
Yeah.
can't see him?
Yeah, I'll allow
Okay.
it. Go for it.
Let's see.
It's not like he has to use the bathroom.
Exactly, and he always loves to perform as long as possible. That's not correct. No.
You check. No, I'm sorry.
No, I'm not rolling today.
Well, you've been having a good
Um,
time learning philosophy and other people's insights and interactions.
yeah, I just haven't noticed, but it's getting late. So I think I will try and find the bunks we're supposed to be in, because it looks like obviously my other companions have already gone to bed.
Absolutely. Yeah. They had let you know where you needed to bed down for the guest bunk, so to speak. And there's a little tavern, or not tavern, a nearby tent, effectively, that's been set up with about 4 beds, all of them unoccupied. But it's where you and your party's supposed to go to.
Huh, Corval's not here yet. Perhaps Daniel has his own accommodations too. I'm surprised I am the first.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if any. I don't. Yeah, he doesn't have any idea that anything else is going on. So, um, you said it's already late.
Oh yeah, no, you're well like towards midnight at this point.
Okay, yeah. Then I mean, um, oh, Corval's been pretty open here, so I don't think he'd do that. Yeah,
So you bedding down?
I'm just, I'm just trying to see. I'm honestly trying to see. Yeah, I think Corval would bed down right now.
Okay. You all have your sleeps. You all have your sleeps. It's not bad. It's a bed for you, Korval, and honestly, you've slept in worse places, and if it's for your wife, why wouldn't you be there with her while she's sleeping? She wakes up at one point, you guys talk for a little while, and she goes back to sleep.
Korval?
I'm
I
sorry?
mean Daniel?
Yeah, for Daniel.
Yeah, you said Korval.
Oh, snap, no. Or, yeah, it's a bed, Korval. You're used to sleeping in beds.
I'm
I don't
used to
know why I
sleeping in a
said
bed that is smaller than I am. Yes.
yes. And then Daniel, your things are going well with your wife. She wakes up a couple times. You do find out that basically she has some internal bleeding and a couple broken ribs that they're mending, which is why she's not up and about, despite how she outwardly looks fine. Mostly because she's full of spite and refuses to accept her situation. But with time, the sun rises, and with it, so do you. I'm going to start with Korval. Korval, as you wake, there is no one else in your tent. The floor is yours.
Okay, so Iiohab did not come back. So, as Corval gets himself properly prepared, he's looking around. Oh, I wonder where they went. Um, Corval will open the tent and head out and look around, see if perhaps they went to bed and woke up before him.
All right.
Uh,
Go ahead and give me an investigation challenge. I almost said chop.
I know.
LARP is great, guys. If you haven't LARPed, you should LARP.
Investigation, you say? Cool. No. No.
You got nothing. You don't even know where you're supposed to be looking, to be truth.
No, I really don't.
Ooh, ask someone. Cool.
Let's see here. Do I have? No, I don't really have anything there. I guess we're not in the city anymore. You know, we've already used it regardless. I think looking around, he would just be safe, I think, because it is crazy times. He'd look around and use he'd use one of his divine senses. Or yeah,
You are out in the middle of nowhere. The sense of being surrounded by the plague and the corresponding demonic energies that come from it aren't there. They're distant at best, towards the north and the west for the most part. They're
gotcha.
well, with how far it is, you wouldn't pick them up, but really at all.
Okay, sounds good.
Except you do get a handful of specific pops. A few individuals that pop as demonic. I passed by you.
Demonic.
Well, a particular one individual, I believe, that's passing by you. A Medusan. Not too out of ordinary, considering that anyone who has the plague registers as that. As this red Medusan just walks by. Woman.
Oh. Okay. I will make note of her and what would Korval do? Oh, you know what? No, I know exactly what Korval would fucking do. Oh God. Um, he would go up to her. Excuse me, miss.
Oh, yes, so what can I do for you? Sir, you don't look like one of ours.
That I am not. I am Korval. I am traveling currently with a couple of my companions. I just would like. I do not mean to intrude on your morning rituals and whatnot, but I thought you should know. You may want to report to one of the healers.
Oh, why is that?
You seem to. Uh, it is a gift of mine. You seem to have a sense about you that is something that could be contagious if not contained.
Oh, my. Well, I'll be certain to visit them.
That's
Hey,
good. Careful about that.
you
Yes.
know, aren't you that red elf I saw with the straw man performer, Iiohab?
Yes, Iiohab is one of my companions.
Oh, wonderful! Uh, I appreciate that. He actually spent the night at my tent. Not to brag, um, but uh, yeah. If you need to find him, I'd be happy to take you there.
I would appreciate that.
Wonderful. Well, it's actually where I'm heading right now. If you want to come, and she'll start leading the
Excellent.
way.
Please lead the way.
He seems like such a gentleman. Very nice. All of that.
I mean, he seems to always be in good spirits, though he does tend to stick his foot in his mouth multiple times a day.
Oh, absolutely, I suppose, but that's kind of nice right now. Everyone's kind of gloomy around here. He really brightens up the community.
I can understand that. Unfortunately, in dire times, you must do the best you can.
Oh, here we are. And she'll motion to the tent that she's approaching and reach out to open the flap for you. Or she'll walk through the flap. No, she will open the flap for you.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
no, Korval has no sense otherwise. Hmm. So I'm trying to think. No, he's just barely average when it comes to wisdom.
All right. You enter. And as you do, it takes a moment to register that you are seeing rotted mushrooms growing along every wall, the floor, and even the roof. At the back end of this tent, suspended in the mushrooms, appears to be the corpse of Iiohab, being fed on, being dissolved, being altered. You see shrooms starting to grow in different ways around him, within his flesh, and all of these seem to move and breathe on their own.
Well, it's a
Korval,
good thing
I
I'm
need
not a barbarian, or I'd rage.
I need a Constitution save.
Cool.
You could still rage.
Oh yes, anyone can frenzy. It just you don't get anything for it.
Mhm.
Ooh,
My question is this related to disease?
it is related to disease.
Because as a paladin, I'm immune to disease.
Ooh, are you really? Okay.
Yes.
Damn. All right. Yeah. No. Then never mind.
Mhm.
Neat. Okay. So you feel you feel something
I
start
feel,
to push into your lungs and nose, and you're definitely coughing it up a little bit, but
Mhm.
these spores are unable to latch into you, as you seem to have lay on hands running through your blood.
I will look at this. Cool. I will whirl around on her.
Smart.
Um, I will brandish my spear. I see you're already too far gone. I will not lose another friend. Um,
It's
I'm
at
going to try
this.
and spear her. Oh,
Okay, yeah, go ahead, make the attack roll.
okay.
Ooh.
Nah, 25.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
Cool. That's not damn. 9 points of magical piercing.
Wonderful. That's enough to kill this particular individual. You ram your spear through her heart. She's not wearing any armor right now. And as it does, it isn't blood that leaks out, but it's a strange kind of pus that comes out instead. Yet she still says, as she starts to lose whatever symbolism of life that these things have, she'll say, in tandem with a voice behind you, you haven't lost a friend. You've gained so many more. You'll see that soon.
Yeah. I don't know if it's going to help at all. But I don't care. I will as the spear gets pulled out from her, I am already whirling around and I am going to try and pump uh as many points of lay on hands as I can into Iiohab.
Okay. You do as a action. I need a
I
moment. Go ahead.
I I will try and rip him from the fungus first.
Ooh, I like that. Give me a strength check.
Cool. I have strength. Uh, though he's not really built for much strength though, so let's see what I get. Um, before I do, check something. I'm going to, yeah, first I'll do this, and if it doesn't work, then I will. I have another thing I might try. First, let's do the roll, strength check. 11.
All right, that isn't quite enough.
Okay.
Now I have an action for
Oh.
you.
Okay.
Need to verify which one of these is going to happen.
Sure.
Iiohab's head snaps to you. The fungus seems to shift with him all around the room. His hands reach out. Now, what was once straw seems to be stuffed with mushrooms and fungus and rot. His armor activates, filling the location with illusionary smoke that seems to roil not just off the armor, but all of the fungi around him. And he attempts to bury his claws, so that is all that it can be called, into your face.
Okay.
Oh. Alright, does a 9 hit you?
No.
Does a 19 hit you?
No.
Okay. You're able to, as a defensive individual, see this coming. His body is slow at the moment, to say the least.
Yes, he is. I am not going to try and punch him back. I am going to try and do. No, I mean, I'm going to try and pull him from this again.
Okay.
No, actually, what I'm going to do instead, I have no clue if this is going to work or not,
Sure.
but as a try, I am going to cast Protection from Evil and Good on him. Yep. It does require a willing creature, so I don't know if he counts anymore.
I mean, he willingly accepted evil, so
Okay, yeah, no, he accepts it.
Okay.
The worst aspect of that, though, is that you feel that acceptance move throughout the entire tent to every fungus within it. This is a single creature.
Okay.
Now, Iiohab speaks, and it's not in his voice, but a familiar masculine one. Korval, my friend. It has been too long. You'll start to note that the fungi in this room seem to be growing inward, trying to block escape.
Korval gives no mind to that, as he says, as much as I hate to admit it, it is still good to hear your voice, Doctor.
You could hear my voice every day. This is not a bad thing, Korval. It is a gift.
It is not a gift that people want willingly.
Only because they don't know what it is they're denying.
Perhaps you are enticed or were enticed by the desire to join all together into something greater than yourselves, is what you think.
The
Is
light,
that it?
the light in the tent
Mhm.
is largely fading as the exit is almost gone. And he'll say, "No, I didn't want it either until I was blessed with the spore. One single spore, and I heard the voice of so many that there are no numbers to put to this. I heard the voice of the goddess Zuktamoi. Not some distant concept that we worship in idols, but always with us. Please, Korval." And the hand, Iiohab's hand, and this time it isn't just Dr. Bussier speaking, it is also Iiohab. As Iiohab reaches in, past his armor, and pulls out what would be a heart for a person. But here, it's almost an apple-like mushroom, that's a blob of mushroom, that he offers to you. Korval, be free of all of this. And become so much more.
Where are you, Doctor?
I am here, in Iiohab.
You have given up the one thing that makes us more free than any god or goddess.
At this
You've
point,
given up free will. And at that, I will use my racial ability.
to teleport out.
I will use, to teleport 30 feet outside the tent.
You do so. Without a
And
problem.
as I do that, I will call out loudest voice he can. We have infected!
Alright. Pardon me, I had to take a drink of water. As you shout that, there are already people gathered around the woman you just murdered. It is obvious she isn't just a woman, as there are mushrooms now growing out of her body and from around her, slower than you would expect with the drones you've encountered, but now still happening, making a small area of difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm.
As you shout that, though, the tent starts to rise. It starts to go a little higher. It's held only by the stakes in the ground, and those are starting to give. Mercenaries start running quickly to assist in the situation.
Yeah, no. What do they have? Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't know if I have much against this. But, I mean, Korval is going to try and lunge back to strike at whatever's rising out of the tent.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll. Oh,
Only
no.
a 6.
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The tent rips. And what looks like a small ball of fungus. Well, I say small. A small moon, a large ball of fungus starts to rise from the tent. It's about the size of the tent. Squirms and withers as it does, as it slowly moves upward. And most notably sprinkles down beneath it fungal spores.
Everybody back!
Give me a leadership challenge.
Cool. Is that intimidation?
Intimidation will work, yeah.
Yeah.
Why aren't there 1,000 different ability options for D&D like there is for WoD? I don't understand.
And you could add that.
I could add that.
Plastic 20.
Plastic 20. It might not be naturals, but we love them anyway. Yeah, everyone's gonna recognize that you seem to be in charge right now. And they all back up as you command it. A good thing, too, as
Cover your mouths.
they will do so. That's going to be their actions. Now, I have some actions. The ball is going... some of the mushrooms on the ball are going to kind of do a strange shifting burst towards you, Korval. I'm going to make 2 attacks.
Okay.
Yep. Does a 25 hit you?
Unfortunately, yes, it does. I'm not even going to try and bother to use a shield on that one.
And I assume a 12 doesn't.
No.
What? Really? If it's capitalized, it won't roll? That's amazing. Okay. That's actually not too... Is it just 3d6? Yeah, it is. It fires a number of globules of, like, acidic entity at you. Please take 10 necrotic damage.
Cool, I only take 5.
Beautiful. It bites into your skin, not like it's burning you, but like it's trying to bury into your flesh and rot you from inside.
Yep.
About this time, Daniel, as you're leaving the hospital to go about your day, you spot a strange, rising ball of fungus starting to raise above the tents.
That's not good. I will look around for the nearest soldier, and I will look at him and just shout, "Sound the alarm!" and then rush towards it.
All right. Excuse me. You do start rushing towards it. That'll be your action. You'll be there by the end of this action. You know where to take the right shortcuts. And moments later, both you and Korval will start hearing attack bells being rung all throughout the camp as this individual starts and others start as well. People are organizing. The ball is getting higher, though. At this point, I'm going to say you have one more turn until it's properly out of range for any handheld weapons to properly reach it, as it is moving fairly quickly, untethered.
Okay.
What would you like to do, Korval?
This is going to be bad. Question.
I love questions.
Would I know if, with what's going on there, that whatever this is could be registered as undead or no?
Do you want to pop your divine sense?
Well, I did pop it earlier. I didn't know if I got anything, if I got the nature of it from that.
You got infernal from the girl, from
Okay.
that individual, demonic, but you weren't close enough to the tent to actually register this one.
Gotcha.
So you'd have to do it again to pick it up now.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm going to. I'll use another burst of my divine sense to feel it.
Yes, it is a demon.
It is a demon. Okay.
To be clear, it is not a demon in the way the drones are demons or the plague is demon. This is a demon. There is nothing inside this ball that is human or mortal in any way.
Good to know.
Which appears to include Iiohab.
Okay, then I will stop holding back then. Yeah. I am going to try and kill this thing. I'm going to try and stab this thing. Yeah.
Okay. It will need to be a ranged attack. Oh, I think you could
Oh,
make a jump with this one if you're willing to take an athletics chop.
Well, I thought you said it was just within range to try and stab it one more time before I could.
For ranged attacks to try to hit it. Outside of that, it's
Oh,
too
okay.
far for handhelds. Like guns and arrows aren't going to be able to get it anymore with how fast it's raising.
Oh, okay, lovely. Then I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Hex on it.
I love it.
And I am going to make it have disadvantage on strength abilities.
Okay.
Or strength checks, yeah.
That sounds great.
But then I will, yeah, I'll use a ranged attack.
All right.
Eldritch Blast.
Hell yeah.
God damn, I just can't roll good today.
No, you can't. Let me check. Yeah, that's not going to do it, unfortunately.
No, that's my turn.
Havenborn, you're up.
How far in the sky is it?
I'm not putting an exact number on it. Basically, this is the last turn to make ranged attacks before it's out of range.
Okay, I'm gonna cast a scorching ray.
Beautiful. First one.
12.
First one is going to be a miss.
Okay.
Nine is definitely a miss. 24 does it.
There we go. All right. $11.
All right. The ray strikes into this mass of fungal entities, actually causing a portion of them to burn away and fall away before it can properly catch the way you'd want it to. It does some damage. Not as much as you'd want it to, but it does some damage.
Yep.
There's a few other gunshots now. A large number of them shooting into the air at various angles trying to hit it. A few do. And you see pieces fall away. But soon, it becomes nothing but a... Soon you begin to hear a song being played on the bagpipes, coming from within this moon of fungus, as it becomes a dot in the sky.
Probably not going to matter, but I'm going to run to one of the siege weapons.
Oh, can I take a siege weapon shot?
Yeah.
I'm willing to give you one siege weapon shot before it's out of range of those.
What would you like me to add to it?
I am pulling that right now. I have too many books. They're all handy, but I can never find them.
Too many books, too many books.
Those are monsters. Magic items, don't care about that. Magic items, monsters. No, where's my boat shit? There you are. It's a keel boat.
Well,
For that, we're looking for a
cannon.
galley.
Cannon comes up as martial ranged.
Yep. Fuck it, shoot it. Treat it as a martial ranged weapon and take your shot.
Well, it's just a straight roll.
15. Yeah, that is unfortunately not enough to hit.
Dang.
Yeah, these things have way too much HP. They're basically at paladin levels of fucking AC.
Jeez.
You fire it. You see it actively make contact, but it's just swallowed up by the fungus.
Damn.
Sorry, real quick. You said you don't have any bonus to that? Wouldn't it be? It's not a dexterity roll for ranged attack?
That is a good question.
Is it?
I mean, it's a cannon.
All ranged attacks are usually dexterity. Even if you don't have proficiency with it, you still add your modifier. You just
Then
don't
it'd
add
be
your
18.
proficiency.
The 18?
Yeah, it'd be 18 then.
All right, and are you proficient with ranged martial weapons?
No, that's why I didn't add anything.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Yeah, you don't add a proficiency modifier, but you still get your ability score modifier.
I'm only proficient with firearms, so I don't have martial ranged or anything. I just have
I'll count
firearms.
this as a firearm. I'm willing to do that.
Okay.
It's literally
then
a giant
it would
firearm.
Do you want me to re-roll then, or
No, keep it. What's your new number?
20?
20. The AC was 19.
Okay.
Roll that 3. Shit, I just closed it. How much damage was that? It was a lot.
2d8 fire.
All right, go ahead and do it. Wow.
Only 4.
You do some damage, but yeah, same thing happens. It's swallowed up by the fungi. And soon it's a dot in the sky. The echo of bagpipes slowly disappear just from the distance. And it's gone.
Damn.
I leave the floor to you.
Oh,
As soon as it's completely gone, I honestly picture Korval just constantly shooting these waves of blackish scythe-like projectiles into the sky until it's completely disappeared.
I can see it.
But once it's completely gone and the sounds ended, he will take a second before he'll swoop around, and he will call out at the top of his voice, "We need to check for others."
Someone will come in and be like, "What the fuck was that?" The man you saw earlier, the orc, will come in, and he'll say, "What's going on? What was that? What do you mean there could be others?"
You had an infected soldier here. They infected our companion. He is gone. And that is what they created.
Fuck.
It was a demon.
All right.
I need everybody here to get... I need everybody in... I sensed other pings when I tried to sense for the fiendish energy. We need to find them and root them out.
Noted. All right, everybody, we're on lockdown. So, and he's gonna start taking command of this situation. And in the chaos,
I will... Go for it.
sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
I will let him know that I can sweep the general area a couple more times today, and let him know that once he has the general vicinity of pretty much everybody, I will do that to get a sense of who is infected.
All right.
I will look at Korval and be like, "You're with me," and I will make my way back to the medical area, the med tent,
All right, you do.
to find Kim, his one of his political wives.
Let me take a look. So many of these. Yeah, okay. She is running around doing all the doctor work.
I'm going to just kind of grab her for a second and be like, that can wait. What you're doing can wait for a second.
Oh, it can it?
Yes.
Because
There's more. And of that dead serious look. Like, it's my friend Korval. He's a paladin. Korval, tell her what she needs to look for.
you know what's going on?
Yes.
Yes.
There are some among the soldiers who are infected with the plague, but they are. But it's not the normal infection. They are under the complete control of a hive mind, it seems, or some kind of fungal demonic spread.
Oh, hey. I'm just gonna believe you. All right, this is a problem. And she's gonna run off to start handling things. With that new information of quarantine, review, and verify.
I will also call. They do come up as infernal or fiendish if you use divine magic.
She'll give a thumbs up, looking not happy about that, but move on. And with that, I actually think we might call it a little early today, if you guys are alright with that.
Yeah.
That's fine, considering what happened.
Yeah,
Oh, man, I was
yeah.
hoping to bring in my new character.
He'll have to come in next game. We would have only had about 30 minutes anyway.
I was gonna say, how involved would it be to get the new character in?
Probably more than 30. I'd want to have more than
Okay.
30 for you guys to get to know each other.
I mean, we could do introductions, at the very least.
Nah, we'll save that till later. I'm bored.
Okay.
No, not bored. I'm lazy and tired.
And maybe next time you'll have the dice roller set up.
Oh no, I got it set up. It doesn't work.
Oh.
Right. No, it's not that it doesn't work. I'm sure it works. I can't figure out how to get it to work, and I gave up.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, Havenborn, literally, and chat, Havenborn and chat. I literally, Carl came home from work, and he looks at me and he says, "Did you do the dice
Joe did?
roller?" Carl, I said Carl.
Think about that.
Carl comes home from work, and he says, "Did you do the dice roller?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll do it in a second." And then I go out to get some food, and Corval's like, "Did you do the dice roller?" Oh, yeah, because I said Carl instead of Iiohab. Mr. Human. Yeah, that's fine.
My God.
No one will recognize who a lone Carl is. Anyway, yeah, so thank you for joining us, everyone. This was an eventful one. I was expecting this to be a short stop, not an entire game, but this was interesting.
I was expecting this to be just a quick stop here, and then we head out to the real adventure.
The dice want to tell a story.
No, correction. Mr. Human wants to tell a story.
Mr. Human made a call.
Mr. Human made a choice.
He told me his logic while we were talking about what's going to happen. Because I had a way for this to go where it would be negotiated and it would be bad, but it would be drawn over a very long period of time.
Yeah.
But because he ate the apple, I mean, do you want to be a god? You can be a god. She'll make you a little god. She's happy to do that. And I'm like, I didn't expect you to actually take it. Okay, no, that's fair. And I think it made an interesting little problem for you guys to deal with, because now there's a little moon of fungus in the air playing bagpipes and sprinkling spores on the wind. Have fun figuring that out.
Yeah, sure. We're gonna have so much fun.
What I'm hearing is I need to bring the siege weapons with us now.
Yes.
All right, boys, mount this shit up. We're heading out.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna end stream here.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I don't even think I'm gonna raid. I think I'm too tired to raid. So I think we're gonna say goodbye for now. Thank you for joining us. Thank you three for putting up with my nonsense.
It's great.
I'm glad.
That, that was fantastically insanity incarnate right there.
Thank you for joining us, neighbors. I'm glad I got to contribute to a fun night.
That's what you call that, eh?
Oh man. All right, goodbye,
Um,
everybody. Before it gets worse somehow.
Yep.
Good night,
Somehow.
everybody.